and done too. 50s Cruise. Yeah, baby.
Welcome back to the One and Done 2 50s Cruise. Today is race 10. This is our last race of unique groupings in round 1. But more on that later. If you don't know how this event works, we're going to be racing 20 cars never seen here at the scrapyard before, and they only get one heat to make it across the line.
Up first we have this 1956 Ford panel van, driven by Mr. Roscoe Fletcher. And his hometown is Springdale, Arkansas, where he works as an automotive mechanic. And it says right here, he rebuilt that panel van all by himself.
Up next, we have the 1957 Chevy Bel Air Sports Coupe, driven by Scott Woodard from Union City, California. And the notes say he's a recreational therapist.
What kind of job is that, Al?
I'm not sure, Candy. I mean, by the name of it, it's either someone who does therapy as a hobby or someone you see if you had a bad experience with a recreational activity. But what I do know for sure is it's our job to get this race started. Here we are at the world-famous Guillotine Gate. We have our mechanic, Roscoe Fletcher, in the homemade panel van in lane 1.
And one lane over is our therapist, Scott Woodard, in that beautifully flamed Chevy Bel Air.
The safety crew cleaned and cleared the track while we did the intros. So let's get this race started.
3, 2, 1, go, baby!
Get tight!
Ford blocks! Massive block in the turn!
Did someone just lose their engine?
Ford spins over the jump!
Motors go wild!
Ford is full throttle!
Oh my goodness!
He's on fire! What a way to cross the line! Let's see it again!
Goodness gracious me! I can't believe Scott Woodard lost his whole engine!
That's definitely a first in scrapyard history, Candy. We know Roscoe Fletcher built that panel van in his garage, and I have no idea what's under that sheet metal, but he delivers a stoppy block the whole way through whole lot of shaking. But that's nothing compared to the WWF off the top rope block he does in Monroe. I mean, look at that, Candy. Roscoe comes flying into the turn, slamming Scott Woodard's Bel Air so hard into the track, he actually loses his entire engine.
That's just incredible! Let's see it again!
But of course we will. Wow! That was brutal. And Roscoe still manages to make it over the jump. He tries to use the clunkers to straighten out, but just nails the accelerator to the floor instead. But I do still love it when the clunkers get loose. Then Roscoe comes down Sunset Boulevard at full speed in reverse.
Maybe while he was in the garage, he put in a backup camera. Well, the way he went into those tires after the line and igniting, I hope the one thing he definitely installed was a fire extinguisher. Well, with that hot performance, Roscoe Fletcher is tonight's winner.
That's right, and with that win, he just secured the second spot in quarterfinal race 4.
And unfortunately, Scott Woodard's beautifully painted Bel Air is making its way onto the dun pile.
You know what, Candy? Scott Woodard just had a bad experience doing a recreational activity, so I wonder if technically he can now be his own patient. Anyway, like I said in the intro, that was our last race of unique lineups, because the way our brackets lined up, 4 racers have to race twice in round 1.
Like a double elimination?
Sort of, Candy. And the first 2 lining up for their second race are the winners of races 1 and 3. For these last 2 races in round 1, we're gonna have a special track just to up the stakes. So make sure you don't miss them. But in the meanwhile, be sure to check out our playlist to catch up on all our other tournaments and events. And if that's still not enough Scrapyard Diecast racing action for you, go check out our Shorts channel and subscribe. And then be sure to come back here for more exciting action in the...
It's the One and Done too. 50s Cruise. Yeah, baby.
Scrapyard Diecast Racing.